straight into work this morning. I have a sales call that's dialed in. I had a reel that we're posting. So yeah, I already have a few likes going on with that one. I have a call, coaching call, and then a couple more sales calls later today. So yeah, we'll get that done. And yeah, we'll see some of that stuff moving on. All right, quick little 1500 wrapped up. Great guy to enroll it actually, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The guy really resonated with my story a lot, and I admire it. Every time I have the opportunity to serve somebody, I've had way bigger days than this. I've made 10x this in a day. I've made $12,000 in a day before, but I don't know. Every time I still have the opportunity to be able to serve somebody and grow the community and grow the movement and just one more brick, one more person, one more foot in front of the other, I get excited. I really do. So yeah, that's great. I'm gonna work on some DMs in between now and my next call. So I have a second call and then a third call later today. So we'll see. Probably still might have some opportunities later in the pipeline before the month ends. I think that puts me at for the month. I'll have to calculate everything that we've processed up until this point, but yeah, let's get back to work. Yes, sir. I didn't get my coffee in this morning, so black coffee every day. Energy. High frequency thinking. That's exactly what goes through my brain every freaking day when I drink black coffee, bro. I just get geeked off that shit, and then I start working like a motherfucker. Caffeine. I wouldn't say nicotine. I used to say that because I was being gay, smoking a vape. If you vape, you're gay. Anyways, no nicotine pouches, no none of that. Cigars are fine, as long as you don't do them too often. But nicotine vapes, gay. All right, so this is the video that I posted earlier today.
You could go band for band, fuck me.
All right, yeah, and then just going through some of my DMs today, you know, having to message some of my new followers, and getting some calls booked here. So recently, I learned about this little feature here on this inner circle thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, apparently you can broadcast things to your followers. So it's another place to reach out to people. So fundamentally, marketing, if you want to get more clients for anything that you do, you just have to get in front of more people and present your transformation, your offer to the marketplace, right? So yeah, like I told you guys yesterday, if you guys haven't tuned into my yesterday's vlog, I've been working on really dialing in on my Instagram content and just like really building a brand. Stuff like this is definitely like more in my alley, more in my lane. Like this video is hard as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Like stuff like that. I want to do more aspirational type of videos to be able to go ahead and build my brand, but day in the life type of videos. I mean, I've been doing it on YouTube because it's a little bit more fun for me to do long form, like format content. I feel like jamming everything into like a 60-second reel for my whole day is a little bit gay. But I digress. So yeah, the documenting, doing a little bit of like clips, like today would be like a good day to kind of break down like a day in my life. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on. I got a call in about 8 more minutes. We'll see if he shows up. I haven't got a confirmation yet, so we'll see. And then if not, just go back to setting some calls and doing my daily 20 miles. All right, so my call didn't show up, so I'm just going to switch gears. Still got a call later this evening. I got to make sure I confirm it. I'm going to switch gears and make sure that I bang out some DMs and then do that for at least the next 2 to 3 hours, give or take, and set up the rest of the week. And then get back to work. It's finishing up my work block. It's about almost 3 p.m. right now. About to have a little quick lunch. Enjoy a little bit of oatmeal and some berries. Read a little bit of the Bible, and then back in. just had a call with one of the guys from this Thrive event that is happening out in San Diego. If you watched my last YouTube video about how I was kind of debating on the fence about wanting to take a trip, I've been so crazy. I've been led by the Holy Spirit to want to do this, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to make sense to you. But if you've been called by God, or if you've ever had an experience or an encounter with God or the Holy Spirit, you know when he talks to you. So I'm about to book my plane tickets right now so I can go on the 5th, dip out, and then I'm going to go see my mom after that on the 9th and finish away these tickets. So I'll also probably be documenting the trip out there to just, show you guys what it's like to go out and do all these things, but I digress. Anyways, just wanted to update that. I finished my oatmeal. I read a little bit, but I still need to finish a verse, and then I will share something that I learned from this reading in just a moment, and then I'll finish, call up my mom, make sure all my stuff's booked and squared away. So I actually had one of my sales calls rescheduled for right now, and I'm about to go ahead and lock in with it right now. You guys can see it right here. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that out. I was in the middle of finish booking stuff, but we will get back to work. All right, so I just hopped on the phone with like some 17-year-old kid. Life's interesting sometimes. His business is rather interesting, but I digress. All right, I'm hitting a little bit of a midday slump at 5:49 now in the evening. So the last call that I had, unfortunately, he can't make it. He's a car salesman, so I'm not surprised that he can't make it. Still in the chat, so it should potentially be a close. I already had a call with him before, so it's just a follow-up call to see if we can get the ball rolling. But in the meantime, I am going to stay productive. I'm going to get my body moving a little bit. I'm going to go hit the gym, lift a couple weights. Yesterday, did a little bit of chest, so today I'm going to do some back. And then I'm going to just chill out at around 7. I'm going to call up my girlfriend and just relax. It's been a really good day so far. Any day you make money is a good day, bro. So, yeah, I got my flights and all my stuff figured out. So I'm going to be in San Diego on the 5th. So going to be a pretty fun little event. I'm just going to go get some B-rolls and prepare for that. I scripted out quite a few videos earlier as well. So that's pretty cool. And then I'll give you guys some ending remarks on my day. But I wanted to honestly add in a little excerpt or a little part of the video where I wanted to give a little bit of game. And I was thinking about doing this for every single little vlog that I do. Because, if you go on my YouTube channel, I've been posting like videos where I sit down for maybe 7-8 minutes and just kind of talk about everything. So right now, again, so you guys know, I'm a founder who is trying to build a movement for young men to be able to help them become more sovereign, more skilled, more disciplined, more consistent, and basically have more masculine essence. Because I truly believe in today's society, we have been a soft generation, at least my generation. If you're Gen Z, if you're anywhere below 30, like, this generation is fucking soft, bro. We've been brainwashed, and hopefully you see me work my fucking ass off every single day, inspires you, and it motivates you. Because what I teach people now is a one-skill business. You saw me literally collect some cash earlier today, right? And I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And the reason why I work this hard is because I'm motivated and I love what I do, and I have a vision and I have a mission, I have a purpose. And all of these things, every single man should have it. I'm not saying that you need to be the richest man on planet Earth. I'm not going to preach that. I really don't think that. I think if you're at 10 to 30K a month, your life can fundamentally change, and you have the ability with digital consulting, which is a one-skill business where you just want to learn, when you learn one high-income skill that can fundamentally change everything, bro. Like, it changed my life. Like, I'm just some kid that grew up sleeping on the living room floor, and I had nothing. Like, I had nothing, but I get to live this amazing life where, dude, I can go book a fucking flight and just go and travel. And, like, I can work whenever I want. I woke up when I wanted to today. Like, I didn't think about it too much. Like, every single day, I provide value to the marketplace. I get to share a really cool story. I'm doing something that I'm genuinely passionate about. I love sharing my mission, my vision, and everything else like that. And it all stems from Digital consulting. Digital consulting is when you have one skill, and it can literally be anything. I heard where basically if you can understand how to help somebody in any endeavor, bro, it could literally be. I have a student in the program who's helping somebody with tutoring and learning, like actually learning how to learn. I have another student who has a weight loss offer. Dude, it could be knitting, bro. It could be freaking how to ace your test. Like, it could be any single little detail that you're just genuinely passionate about, and you're one step ahead of somebody that can get a tangible and measurable results, whether that's physical, relational, or within your health. Those are like the three big core markets. So if you can help somebody make more money, whether that's with a skill like marketing, copywriting, content creation, etc., or relationships, whether you help people have a better mental state, allow them to get into a loving relationship. Maybe you're married. Maybe you have a great relationship with God. Maybe those are things that you're really great with that other people fundamentally want. And if you have the knowledge and the specialized skill to be able to solve a problem for somebody else, people are willing to pay thousands of dollars for it. Just like what I do now. Like, I know for what I charge and what I do, like if you ever want to work with me, it's $3,000 for now, right? But it's because I can produce such a tangible result. I've been able to produce a tangible result for myself. And so in relation to what people are getting in terms of value, I've been able to make $1 million with what I'm teaching. So it's like, what's $3,000 if you learn the skill set to be able to do this over and over and over and over and over and over again? And the same thing applied when I learned marketing. Like, I learned how to run some Facebook ads, learned how to create some content, and I wasn't that technically sound at it. Like, I would say I'm okay or good at marketing. Like, I'm not the best marketer in the world. Like, there are plenty of people that are way better than me, but I just knew just enough and was in a niche that needed my services enough, or wanted that problem solved enough to be able to pay me thousands of dollars. Bro, I've had days where I've told you guys earlier in today's video, I've made $10,000, $12,000 in a day. Motherfucker, like, that used to be like 4 months worth of work, and I made that in a day. Like, honestly, that shit's crazy. But when you start breaking it down, where in a day, like, I can make $1,500, helping one person, it's like, whoa, it's pretty easy. Another day you can make $3,000, and if you can do that every single day, boom, there you go. All of a sudden in a month, if you close $3,000 sale every single day, boom, you're at like $90,000, and that's 30 people that you helped. And then you can really grow and all that other stuff. So I don't want you guys to believe that you have to be the smartest person in the room to be able to build this type of business. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be extremely talented. Like, you just have to be willing and able to put in the work, effort, and energy to really make things work like that. So I truly believe in what I teach. I truly believe in the principles and the life change in the vehicle. I see business as a vehicle to create transformation in your life, right? And I couldn't imagine what my life would have looked like if I never took the risk. If I never took the risk and if I just kept sitting at my fucking job and just kept going, like, dude, I don't know what my life could look like at this point. But I love my life. I seriously do, bro. I get to do so many amazing things. I'm about to go visit my mom for about another week, and I get to go and work at the same time. Like, I can dip up and travel whenever I want to. I fundamentally don't want to travel all the time. I could go live a nomad lifestyle if I wanted to. But like I preach to any of you guys who watch this, is I operate at a high standard, a high frequency, and I like my structure and I like my routine, and that's what I fall into. I'm very much a minimalist. I like to operate for high output, high leverage tasks every single day. This is why I make these videos, because one video can go and serve on beyond me, right? So media is one of those forms of leverage. If you read Naval Ravikant's book, there's 4 different levels of leverage. So it's capital, code, media, and then the other one is people, right? So 4 forms of leverage. But that is a little bit more advanced. But if you want to get your money right, you got to get your mind right. You got to be around the right people, right? That's why I'm leaving to go and book this, flight, to be around other people that are like-minded, that are striving and being in the right rooms. I've never stopped investing into myself, but I'm just that type of person to keep going, keep winning, and all I had was grit. Motherfucker, I'm not the smartest person in the world, right? But I am somebody who has a lot of grit, a lot of tenacity, and I just fucking work, dude. Like, I just do that, right? It's part of my lifestyle. It's just the air that I breathe. And when you guys see this, I want you guys to really take a piece of it and really question yourself. Am I doing enough? Am I doing as much as I possibly could? Even at my level, dude, I think that I could always be doing more. I could always be improving. I could always be sharpening the axe. And that will always forever be one of the reasons why I have an edge, is because I have the humility and the surrendership towards wanting to get better every single day. That's it. Like, and a lot of this stuff is pretty basic. I make videos, I take calls, I sit down, I send DMs. Like, this business model is a 3 out of 10. Like other business models, like e-commerce, like you have to set up a store, learn how to run traffic. Like, fuck, you build a website, that shit's hard. Build a landing page, checkout page, follow up emails and sequences. Fuck that, bro. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Like, even at this point, I could figure it out if I set my mind to it, but I would never imagine being able to do that as a beginner. Like, you just need to learn a skill, know how to be able to speak, articulate yourself. And if you're not a salesperson and you don't see yourself as sales, I don't sell. I just serve people that want to be served. Like, these people, anyone that, if you work with me, you already know that you made the decision that you want to work with me. That's it. And so when you put out these messages and you have a message to share to the world that you fundamentally believe will change other people's lives, then do it. And you don't have to have that. Dude, you can start out fucking small. Like, I didn't give a fuck about passion or mission or anything like that when I first started off. It only happened now because I went through my whole journey with the Lord, and he showed me that I could be helping people like you. But dude, if you want to just get better, if you want to make 10K, bro, 10K is not that fucking hard. Like, 10K is pretty easy. Like, even this month I've made over 10K, and it's just been like me feathering the gas. Like, I'm not going all out. I'm still being pretty strategic with like doing things. Like yesterday I was doing like branding. Like, I'm not going balls to the wall. Like, dude, you could do this part-time, make an extra 5, 6, 7, 8, 10K, and then you can live a nomad lifestyle. Everyone that I've taught this consulting model to, especially ones that my friends that have been around me, that have fundamentally elevated their realm of operation because they've hung out around me, they all started coaching and consulting businesses similar to myself based off of one skill that they learned. And dude, they've made $10, $20, $30,000, and these guys, like, I would say, like, are just like you. They're just normal people that kind of fell into the right world. So again, welcome to my world, bro. This is how cool life can really be outside of the fucking matrix, outside of you working your fucking shitty job. Life can be great, man. But if that's you, book a call with me down below. I would be curious and interested to see if you're somebody that I would like to work with. Obviously, right now, as we grow the gifted and you guys see the community, we're on a mission to save 1,000 men from the 9-to-5 grind, and we're going to build the biggest movement of self-development and masculinity for men on the face of the planet. I truly believe in that, and I will dedicate my heart and soul to that every single day, because that's the mission that God planted into my heart, and I will show up every single day for you guys, so you guys can see behind the scenes. But anyways, I'm going to go get that fucking workout in. So I'm going to finish up this YouTube video. Let's get it. All right, super killer bicep pump today. Everything feels wonderful and amazing. It's now 7 p.m. Got to follow up with the one call that I had later today that wasn't able to make it. Totally fine. Potentially could be able to finish it out before tomorrow. So let's see. Tomorrow's the end of the month, and then I am gonna line up everything again tomorrow, where we will get back to work. So today, now I just got to finish posting out my YouTube video, and then other than that, we have accomplished our 1% male performer routine. Okay, so we got the W's for the motherfucking day. All right, about to post this joint, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. If you like more videos like this, if you have any suggestions or you have anything like that, I know we're building the beginning. You guys are seeing the beginning of a movement, something that's coming along beautifully. So if you have any suggestions or you want to see anything more, let me know. Maybe I can introduce a little bit more of the educational videos. I tried out a few different formats on the channel. So if you like more of the educational whiteboard videos, or maybe you like this, more personalized vlog documenting every single day and giving the lessons in between, maybe you just like the raw talks itself, let me know what it is that you like the most, and I'll make sure to do more of those videos for you guys. So I love you guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.